Preschool Counselor. I want to say welcome today. Today is a really special day. Did you guys know that it's the 50th anniversary of Earth Day? So we're going to talk a little bit about that this morning, but we're going to start with our mindful moment, because if you remember, we talk about taking a moment before you start your day and just practicing breathing, just focusing, helps us be in that green zone where we're ready to learn, ready to have great conversations. Just think, because we want to get in our upstairs brain. If we're in our downstairs brain, it's hard for us to focus. All right, so either choose to sit cross-legged on the floor, or find a comfortable chair. Put your feet flat on the floor. If you will, put your hands on your knees. And if you are comfortable, close your eyes. If that makes you uncomfortable, just look down. You can do both. All right, so here we go. All right, and while you're doing that, so this week we've talked about being kind to ourselves, kind to others. So I want you to be able to think about what you have done that shows that you are kind to yourself and what you've done to show kindness to others. And you can put that in the comments section. All right, so let's do our deep breathing and then we'll start talking. So you ready? Here we go. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. And remember, we're inhaling through our nose and we're exhaling through our nose, unless you have tons of allergies and you need to blow the birthday candle out. And you can do that through your mouth. All right, here we go. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, one last time. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I want you to continue to breathe slowly on your own. All right, and I'm watching. Let's see if you're inhaling and exhaling. I'm watching. Let's see. Oh, that looks good. All right, if you would slowly open your eyes and look up. All right, so I said, how have you been kind to yourself and to others? So I'm hoping that I hear from folks what you've been doing. You know, I shared that a way that I was kind to myself was that I took a walk. I'm really trying to do that to help me. Another thing that I did was when I messed up on something, instead of fussing at myself, I gave myself some grace. Because is it okay to make a mistake? Absolutely. All right, so then I asked you to be kind to others. So I was kind to my dog because I included my dog on the walk. And it's sort of hard to, I made a phone call and talked to someone. You know, we're practicing social distancing, so it's much easier for me to be kind to others when I'm around a lot of people. But you know what? We can be creative. So getting on the phone, I talked to lots of boys and girls yesterday. I talked to some friends. I talked to some teachers. Doing Zoom calls or Google Meets, just something just to spend time with people. You know, showing people you care is a great way to show kindness. So you can do those. So I hope you thought about that. And I think I encouraged you yesterday, if I remember correctly, to be kind to your parents. You know what? This has been a challenging time for parents because parents are not teachers. And so this has been difficult. They're trying to hold down a job, take care of you, and teach. And that's a lot. So I'm hoping that you are showing kindness to the adults in your house by helping. If they ask you to clean up, that you're doing that. Just being, when they say it's time for work. I was talking to some boys and girls yesterday, and they were going, I love that I get to be outside all the time, but when my mom asks me to do my work, I tell her no. And so we had a conversation about that, because you know what? That is not okay. When your parents say, it's time to let's do some schoolwork, you need to say, yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Remember, that's what we talked about. Being kind is showing good manners. And so when your parents say, here's our schedule, here's when you need to do this, then my expectation is, boys and girls, that we do that. Okay? All right. So I told you that today is a special day. It's Earth Day. So even though, normally McDowell County has tons of celebrations. And this is a biggie. It's the 50th Earth Day for our world. But you know what? Even though we have this coronavirus going around, there are things that you can do. You just have to be creative. So I'm going to share 8 ways that you can celebrate Earth Day. And I heard on the news this morning they were talking about the fact that we've had to stay home, what a difference it's made to our Earth. It's not as polluted. That's something to really think about. So today you're going to be able to integrate some science and social studies for sure. So you ready? So number one thing that you can do today is you can learn about the history of Earth Day. Maybe get online with your parents or grandparents and Google about Earth Day and why it's important to take care of our environment. Number two, you could draw a picture or write a story about your favorite animal and share it. Take a picture of it, send it to school, send it to your teacher. Another thing you could do is you could go for a walk. And when you're going for a walk, one, you're getting some exercise, so you're taking care of yourself. And the other thing you're doing is that while you're out there, you're mindfully noticing the sounds and the sights that you see. So watch for birds, notice different plants, maybe whether your land where you are is flat, hilly, just notice your neighborhood. Maybe as a family, create a scavenger hunt that you can do as a family. As long as we're practicing social distancing, just have some fun, just noticing about things. All right. Learn about how there are kids who are tackling this climate change. I know before school was closed that I had seen something about this girl. Her name is Greta Thunberg, and the different things that she was doing as a young teenager. So, Google that, because you can make a difference. So find out about that. That's great information, and you're practicing nonfiction informational text reading. So do that. All right. And then here's one that you can do in your house. Learn how you can create a healthier home with less waste and pollution. Maybe you could think about, oh, I should turn that light off. I'm not in that room. It should not stay on. Maybe you could think about how we don't waste food. Maybe how to recycle in your home. Those are great ways to take care of the earth. And maybe if you had sidewalk chalk, you could go outside and draw pictures on the sidewalk or pavement around your house of the earth and maybe the animals that you see outside your home, and just share that. All right. And maybe think about, maybe I could make a donation. There are different places on the internet that are asking to help save the earth. And I know right now that's really hard, so that's not what I'm saying you have to do, but if your family can do that. There are several virtual Earth Day celebrations going on, so just, look on the internet and just, try to learn about things. It is important that we know how to take care of our planet, because guys, if we don't take care of the things around us, it's not going to be here. That's one of the things I tell the Glenwood boys and girls at school when we're talking about being kind to others. We talk about helping at school, because our custodians have a huge job, and it's not just their job to make sure our school is clean, and that all of us have a part to play. So when you're walking today, if you notice there's trash, pick it up, please. You definitely wash your hands after this walk, but that's something that you can do to help take care of the earth. I would love to hear, I got this off the internet. I did not create this. I would love to hear what your family comes up with. I bet there's some other things, but have a fun day today. How can you be kind to the earth? We're practicing that. Have fun doing it, and let me know what you've learned. Also, I want you to make sure you still today practice being kind to your families. Again, we're entering, I think, our 4th week, and so that's very important that we're still practicing that. Use those manners. Make sure you clean up after yourself. You say yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am, and you help out, okay? All right, so we are practicing being kind to the earth. So I found we're going to do another breathing exercise today. And so I found something in my things with a rainbow. And you know what? That's something I noticed about the earth. After a big rain, the beautiful rainbows that we can have. So we're going to practice finger breathing. So I'm going to hold this up to the camera and I'm going to tell you. So what you're going to do when I hold it up, you're going to put your finger on the top. And then what we're going to do is we're going to breathe in slowly, follow your finger all the way down, and then come back out. And then we're going to breathe out when we go to the next one. And then we're going to do it again, okay? And you know what you can do as a great art activity today? And as a reminder about breathing, is draw a rainbow like this on a piece of paper. It could be a scratch sheet of paper. And then as a reminder, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Okay? So let's practice that. You ready? Here we go. All right, so put your fingers there. Let me see. Do I see fingers? All right, so here we go. Breathe in, follow the rainbow. All right, come back. Let's breathe out. All right, come to the next one. Breathe in. And then come down and breathe out. Okay, so I hope today that you will take some of these challenges I've given you and that you'll try those, because you know when we're kind to other people, it takes off, you know, like if we're having some strong emotions, it helps us when we focus on other people and other things. It helps us feel better. So today your challenge is to be kind to our earth, and then do this with your family. Have fun. Think about it. I did a Zoom call yesterday with a 4th grade class, and we did a virtual field trip. I can't remember the name of the zoo where we went, but they were noticing different animals. So there are tons of free virtual field trips. So have fun today with the family and learn about the earth and do those virtual field trips. And then talk about it. I think you'll have great fun. So again, we're practicing. It said I'm supposed to do a brain break. I've been sitting too long. All right, so I hope that you'll do those things. So let's end with my brain break. You ready? So here we go. Take your hands up. We're going to do jabs to the sky 10 times. So you're ready? Like we're boxing, really. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, 8, 9, and 10. So you know what? Every 15 minutes, my computer goes off and it tells me that I need to do a brain break. So boys and girls, I'm going to end with that too. I keep adding things. Today, make sure you do that. Make sure you're taking some brain breaks. Don't sit for long periods of time. That's not healthy for you. And Miss McIntyre would get me if I didn't remind you of that. So remember, good go-go. Hope you have a great Wednesday. See you tomorrow.